What's up, guys? We are live on the scope. Fill you in with what we have going on. For those of you that are watching this via replay, what is up? You can still heart away by tapping the screen throughout. You can also either swipe up, left, or right, depending on the phone that you have to share this, right? On Twitter, Instagram, and stuff. So what we have going on right now, we're gonna walk you through Timu's rehab process. So, Timu has a very, very big issue with women. And I know that's incredibly rare. It's usually the other way around. He just doesn't take them seriously. He wants to kill them. So what we're doing is a lot of counter conditioning work where Andrew and I are no longer handling Timu. Unless we have a rare situation where, we have to get him out for like a walk, he's only being fed by our women trainers, our female trainers, because getting him out of the crate is what's up, Don, how are you, is a very big deal, and he will growl, he will try and snap at them. Meanwhile, I can put him in a bear hug, and he's fine with that. It's as serious as the prong collar will stay on him, and even getting a leash to clip onto that prong collar is a big deal. So that's changing, and we've had to slow the process up as a result because I was personally doing some food and feeding and socializing him, and he was doing really, really good, but it was kind of pointless because when it came to women and he has a female owner and stuff, it was a totally different dog. So we had to backtrack, even though he was making good progress with me and Andrew and everything, and we're starting from scratch. So this is what we have right now. This is Jen working Timu. His very first remote collar session, he would not take food from them. He would only take food from us. It took a while for him to get used to taking food from us. So what we're doing now is we're using our markers, teaching him down, teaching him yes, and he only takes food from her hand. She's the one that's walking him. Our other trainer, Jen, is doing the same thing. This is his very first remote collar session. Even though he's been going crazy, we haven't corrected or done anything with remote collar. It's only fun association stuff kind of with this. So the button is on for the down. He goes down, boom, gets the yes, and realizes that his choices and listening to Jen is what gets him good things and is what gets him fed. So we're developing this relationship here. This relationship is what's gonna help him to understand that taking direction isn't a bad thing, but it's something that benefits him. And taking direction also means that you're gonna need good stuff, you're gonna need bad stuff. In general, you have to understand that you must take direction. So that's what we have going on right now. When we get here, we're gonna transfer. So this is actually very important to kind of explain the concept of him taking food and understanding that sitting is what gets him his food. This is his meal, these are not treats. And then downing and doing that, placing, all that stuff, him getting him used to that, him being enthusiastic and actually taking food every single session from her, and being excited like that. When we get this, then we transfer him understanding that he only gets food for choices to more counter conditioning, meaning you get touched, then you get fed. You get leash clipped, then you get fed. You get unclipped, then you get fed. We're gonna start doing that. Before we can jump into the challenge, we have to get him used to understanding that that's what it is on a simple level. So you sit, boom, here's food. You're down, boom, here's food. Get him happy about feeding time. Okay, what do I have to do to get this food? That's step one. We don't only throw him into the challenge and then assume that he's gonna figure it out. We make it easier for him, right? So when this is consistent and he's eating from a female twice a day, every time we offer his meal and he's happy to do it, then we start adding challenges. It's gonna be a little pat on the head, boom, food. Reaching around him, good. Eventually it's gonna be putting the collar on, taking it off, food. So he learns that doing that and women approaching him and giving him direction is actually a really, really good thing, right? So in a nutshell, that's what we're doing, and this is how we're starting it. So everything that we do training-wise is there's a plan of progression. How are we gonna move forward from this step? What's the point of doing this? Why do we do this? And that's why I explained that to you. That's what we're going for. Yeah, he is. Very nice. Try using a little bit of leash pressure with your foot, like you can take a step back just so he feels that with the remote, just to help him a bit. Also, I know you're doing a great job without using any really body language and stuff, which is great, but he's a dog that I want him to feel you telling him to do it, on purpose. Even there, a little bit of leash, back up a little bit more. Yeah, or even that subtle pressure, that's perfect.
Good job. Yeah, he's really soft about pressure.
Yeah.
He's like leash pressure if he's in this space. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't take a lot of pressure to get him to go where you want him to.
No, that's really good.
Good boy. Sit.
So what we'll do is now that things are getting a little bit safer, I wanted to periscope behaviors earlier on. The next time we get him out of the crate, we'll show you kind of what that looks like and how that's progressing, where we're going. But he's actually a dog that might need to stay for longer. Where it's a little kind of midway, can't really determine that yet. But because we kind of had to start from scratch, this is a little bit of a process, and we really want to do it the right way. So that's kind of where we are right now. But you can see he's holding position on his own.
Down. Yes.
Let's see what else.
Good. Down. Yes. Good. Good job.
Try to
Good.
Very nice. You see that hand that you have the leash with? When you feed like that, try to just have that slightly like touch. You know what I mean? So that way as he's eating, you can good, and then you can yes him or something like.
Good.
He's eating right there. That's it. Very nice. And take your time with that. Don't rush that. But that little bit, that's our progress for him understanding that.
Down. Yes.
So the old Timu, and still the current Timu, would check out these two. Would get touched, or they lean in to try and touch him and eat, and then snap. So this is very, very, very important. But just want to fill you guys in on that. I know a lot of you guys are working, can't really do a bunch of Q&As and stuff, but as always, we do appreciate the hearts. The hearts are very important, and thank you for watching. We're gonna end it here. Maybe look to do a Q&A tomorrow. Well, we have our dog behavior question Tuesday show, was it 24? That we're gonna film tomorrow. So that'll probably go out on Wednesday. So look for that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. A little tired today. Later, guys.